All right, all right, all right. Good evening. Good evening to all the grade 10 students. Welcome to WOC. To all the new students, hello, good evening. How are you all doing? To all the old students, happy learning students. Thank you for getting associated with WOC. So today we're going to study a topic that's nothing but circulatory system and structure of heart. Remember students, this is a compulsory 3 marks question. Okay, so we are going to study in detail about the topic, and important thing is today I'm going to teach you an answer writing skill. Okay, if this question is given to you, how should you answer the question? So that answer writing skill is what I'm going to teach you. Let us start the video without wasting time. Let's start. All right, so today the topic which we are going to study is structure of heart. But as I said, before we start the topic, remember this is the complete flow chart for your flow of blood in our body through heart. This flow chart is 1, 2, 3, 4. In that way, if I have to write the power of infinity, this is very important. All right. So it's a very, very, very important flow chart, students. You need to know the circulation of blood from the heart to different parts of the body, from different parts to the heart. So this flowchart, please practice it. I'm going to teach you this flowchart also now in 10 minutes. Let's start the video. First of all, did you know students, the heart, whatever heart we are talking about, that cute little heart is equal to the size of the fist of an adult. Okay, the size of the heart, whenever somebody asks you what is the size of the heart, you can show, just we say the size of the heart is nothing but it is equal to your fist. You're able to see the size of which fist? Whose fist, students? Fist of an adult. Okay, so this is the size. That's why they say, you're my heart. It is your heart is in my hands. All that things. All the movie dialogues is what we hear about. Okay, so talking about this heart, basically, if I have to see in closer, this is our heart anatomy. Heart, how it looks from inside, how it looks from outside also. So if I have to first see the size, as I said, it is size of the heart, fist. I have to talk about its structure first. Now, you only tell me, students, the heart structure, when I see the complete heart is a muscular organ. Yes or no? It's an organ which is completely just supported by muscles around for its strength. So, the first thing which I'm going to write is heart is a muscular organ. Any doubt in this? Hope this is clear. Now, around this heart, whatever you're seeing, it has certain muscles. Muscular organs means it should have muscles. And what are that muscles called? That muscles are called cardiac muscles. What are they called? Cardiac muscles. Cardiac means heart. Cardiac muscles. So basically, it is made up of four chambers. So if I'm talking about structure and I have to write in the exam, it has four chambers. What are the four chambers, students? First of all, let's write. First one is two is my right auricle. Okay. The first one is right atrium or right auricle. Okay. Exactly opposite to that is your left auricle of the left atrium. So right is over, then comes left auricle. Right auricle, left auricle. After that, you have your right ventricle, that is your right ventricle, and after that, you have your left ventricle, which is located here. So, this is your left ventricle. So, total how many chambers we have? Four chambers. Right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. That's done. Yes. Now, this whole structure or the particular heart, you only tell me. First of all, I have to learn the whole in detail the concept of arteries, veins, what actually blood flow and what it is. Suppose if they ask you in the question in the exam, they ask you, okay, this heart is there. Explain me the function in one line. What is the function? Yes, the function of heart in one line is pumping of blood. Heart pumps blood to the different organs, and it from there it collects also collects blood. So this pumping of blood occurs in how many ways? It occurs in two ways, two movements rather. One is systolic movement, one is diastolic movement. According to students, shall we write here only in this page? Heart structure is this, function is this, it undergoes or it has a systolic movement. The second one is it has diastolic. Ma'am, what is systolic? Systolic is nothing but contraction of cardiac muscles. They'll contract. They have to pump the blood. Na? Systolic means contraction of cardiac muscles. Diastolic means expansion of cardiac muscles. Dia means expansion. Systolic means contraction. It's clear, students? All right. Now, after gradually structure, let us go in detail to the structure of arteries. Now, you only tell me how many varieties of arteries we have. We have right auricle and left auricle. Now, how are you observing the structure of this? See, this is your blue color blood which is carrying, and the red color also. We will understand basically first the structure, then go into that. So, your auricle and ventricles, how are they looking? I have to first write the structure to explain. But how are they? They are thick walled. Arteries are thick walled, correct? No, inside this chamber they have blood vessels. So arteries are thick walled blood vessels. So basically they carry blood, so they're blood vessels. What does this artery do? We have right and left, right? So this artery's work is only to carry blood. From where it is carrying? Arteries will always carry blood from heart to different organs. What type of blood do they carry? They are always going to carry oxygenated blood, oxygen filled blood. That's why your blood is here. In this case, it is showing your blue color, oxygenated blood. But there is one exception in this. I'll show you what is that exception in this, that we will see. You have this pulmonary article, no? See, pulmonary artery, this one, this blue color pulmonary artery. This is an exception here. Pulmonary artery, what it does is, this pulmonary artery is going to carry blood. You said na, from heart to different organs, but here it's going to carry the blood from heart to lungs. But here what it is going to carry? It is going to carry deoxygenated blood. Here it is pulmonary. Okay, it's basically related to your lungs. So the pulmonary artery as an exception is going to carry deoxygenated blood from heart to your lungs. Remember this exception while writing it in the exam. This is about your artery, students. Now let us go to the next part. Veins. Now you only see the veins, students. How many varieties of veins we have? Two varieties of veins. One is your veins or ventricles rather. Yes, you have your right ventricle and you have left ventricle, correct. Now here what is the work? Again, veins are also thin walled blood vessels. These are also thin walled blood vessels only, same concept just like your arteries. But the difference here is the veins are going to carry blood from different organs. They will get it to your heart. They will get it to your heart. What they're going to do? They're going to carry deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood. Earlier it was oxygenated. These will carry the deoxygenated blood from different organs to heart. Here also you have an exception. So before we go to this next diagram, most important diagram, we are going to just remember there's an exception here also. That exception is pulmonary veins. Where are the pulmonary veins? See, these are the pulmonary veins. The pulmonary veins, what are they? What are they going to do? The pulmonary veins are going to carry blood from, careful, lungs to heart. So what will they carry? Blood from lungs to heart. But here in this case, they're going to carry oxygenated blood. Okay, see the difference, students? Here the difference is arteries are carrying from heart to different organs. Veins are carrying from different organs to heart. Arteries are carrying oxygenated blood. Veins are carrying deoxygenated blood. Exception, pulmonary artery is carrying from heart to lungs, but deoxygenated blood. Here, pulmonary vein is carrying from lungs to heart, but oxygenated blood. Is it easy? Easy. Yes, these are about the arteries and veins. Now, let us start about a concept that's nothing but circulation of blood through heart. We said there are four chambers, right, left. We said, okay, we said what is arteries doing. We also said what are veins doing. All right. Now we should know circulation of blood is, how is the flow? How is it happening in a human heart? So this is a human heart. Just see, oxygen, pour blood, and oxygen rich blood. So here what happens is, basically remember, they have numbered it. How is it flowing? 1 from here, it's 2, this is flowing from inside, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, the direction 7, then 8, then 9, then 10, then 11, then 12. So this is basically your 12 level of flow of blood through the heart. So indirectly to write, I'll make you understand how we'll write in the exam instead of this difficult words. First, you are going to write the one which you wrote here, no, superior vena cava. We can write it as systemic vein. Okay, first the one part what is given is systemic vein. From there, from the systemic vein, the second part what the blood enters is called sinus venosus. Sinus venosus. From there, gradually it enters into your right auricle. Right auricle. From the right auricle, it enters into right ventricle. Right ventricle. Then from there, it enters into pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery. Okay, do I have place? Yes. So from the pulmonary artery, I'll write pulmonary artery because it's a continuation of the page. From the pulmonary artery, where is it going, students? It is going to lungs. Okay. From the lungs, it goes into pulmonary because it is entering lungs now. Through the pulmonary vein, the particular blood goes through left auricle. Left auricle. Now from left auricle, we very well know after left auricle it is ventricle. It is left ventricle. Done. From the left ventricle, it enters into truncus arteriosus. From there, it undergoes or it goes to systemic circulation of blood. Systemic circulation. Got it, students? So let us once number. Here in detail we have given. Let us number this. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Systemic circulation is what? In the earlier this image they have given expanded 12 parts, but here 10 you need to remember in the exam. Practice this and go. Okay. This is the question, student. This is how you have to write your answer. This question is given to you. Describe double circulation in blood. Why is it necessary? So you have to draw the diagram. This is your answer writing skill, students. I told you, no, answer writing skill. So this answer writing skill is what is important. This is how you have to present your answer. It comes for 3 marks. So here you're going to write what is how is the flow of blood in heart. Try to write it in this paragraph form so that it is easy for you. And from there you will draw the blood circulation, how it is going from arteries, how it is going from veins. And finally, if they ask you what are the importance of double circulation, you're going to write the importance of double circulation. Now I'll tell you what is double circulation also. This particular answer is for your answer writing skills. So note it in your book so that it is easy for you to write it in the exam. Okay, now we will see what actually is double circulation. Now you very well know we have studied the chambers of the heart, auricles and ventricles. Now remember here, first of all, the blood enters your human heart. Now this is your heart, right? So this whatever blood from different organs, this is the blood entry. Okay, remember the blood enters your human heart twice. Okay, blood enters the human heart twice in one cardiac cycle. Ma'am, what is this cardiac cycle? I'll tell you what it is. I'll show you what it is. So blood enters your heart means it enters your heart twice in one cardiac cycle. Because the blood enters heart twice in one cardiac cycle, this is called double circulation. Once again, double circulation is a process where the blood enters the heart twice in one cardiac cycle. It enters the heart. See here, once and again second. So it enters twice in a one cardiac cycle. Now, first of all, now I should understand what actually is cardiac cycle. Yes. So cardiac cycle is nothing but one complete heartbeat. I said na, systolic and diastolic. Yes, one complete heartbeat in which all chambers of heart, all chambers of heart contract and relax once. This is called cardiac cycle. Cardiac cycle is definition, cardiac cycle definition, one complete heartbeat in which all chambers of heart contract and relax once. Do you know, students, in one cardiac cycle, if I have to take, so per minute, first of all, you know per minute, how many times does the heart beat? Per minute, heart beats of how many times? 70 to 80 times, we said. So exactly, if I take heart beats 72 per minute, it beats for 72 times per minute. 72 times is what it beats. Now what happens? Heart, it pumps blood, correct? So heart pumps in 1 minute 70 ml blood once it pumps. So in a minute it's almost 4900 ml blood, 4900 ml blood in 1 minute. Great, no students? Great, right? So what happens is, during this the blood supply or the pumping, there's always segregation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Don't think it will mix up. Both the oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood are separated and it is circulated. Deoxygenated blood, both are separate. So there's no mixing of this blood impurities. Both carry separately. So that's why that systematic or segregation of blood is always there. Yes. Now, this after this heart, let us go into a concept called capillaries, because we said it is circulatory system. So capillaries, if I have to see, the whole body is interlinked with network of blood capillaries or the blood vessels. So basically capillaries, when you see this diagram, the network, can I write blood capillaries are blood vessels? Okay, I can write that. Blood capillaries are blood vessels. But how are they defined? Blood capillaries are blood vessels. See here, you see the picture. Each has one cell with a nucleus. So I am writing capillaries are blood vessels which are single celled. What are they? Which are single celled. Perfect? Yes. So now, after this capillaries, inside the capillaries, what is there? What are present? Blood. Correct? So basically, blood, if I have to say in definition, if they ask you to define blood, blood is a connective tissue. Is a connective tissue. What does it contain? This blood contains, or not contain, rather, it is of three types. Means what it contains rather. Okay, blood contains three types of particles. First is red blood cells, RBCs. Next is white blood cells, WBCs. Third is your plasma. Now, if you see the red blood cells, the color of RBC is red in color. Simple. Why it is red in color? Because of a pigment, hemoglobin. There's a pigment in RBC that is nothing but heme, iron. So because of this hemoglobin or heme, that's why it is red. WBC is white in color because of absence of hemoglobin. Now, when you see plasma, plasma is made up of proteins, water, and salts. So basically, your plasma, your tissue, when I see with the color, which color is this, students? It's like watery color. It's like plain, correct, na? Plasma is nothing but like, if you have to clearly see, it's almost because it has water, the color, if I have to say colorless rather, correct? So blood plasma is pale colored liquid. I'll write pale colored liquid. What does it contain, students? It contains water, it contains salts, it also contains proteins. So basically, plasma forms the matrix of the blood. They ask you what is plasma means. You can write it forms a complete matrix, a structure of blood. Done? Yes. Now in the exam, they'll ask you the differences between RBC, WBC, and platelets. So here I've given the appearance, where are they produced, lifespan, and whether there is hemoglobin and nucleus present or not. Please study. This will come for your 2 marks question. Okay, 2 marks question. Now, if they ask you functions, now you only tell me RBC. What is the function? What is the function of RBC? RBC will carry oxygenated blood. That's why it is red, na? Carry oxygenated blood, or carry oxygenated means RBC carries oxygen. Okay, carries oxygen. If I'll write oxygenated blood means again you'll get confused. It is blood. So I'll write RBC carries oxygen. This is better. It carries oxygen. First thing. From where to where? It's carrying oxygen from lungs to different organs. Okay. Now, what is this function? Because of this, can I say it is a transport system rather? Correct? Yes. It will carry because it's giving us energy. Now, one more thing what blood does is it transports waste also. It transports wastes. So waste, what waste we have? Carbon dioxide. From where it is? Out of lungs. Carbon dioxide waste out of lungs. So these two are the functions of RBC. Now you tell me WBC. We say they are fighting system. They're going to protect our body. So they help in building uh, they okay, body immunity. Okay, they help in our body immunity. We say na, when we get fever, your WBC cells are fighting. So it increases body immunity or helps in body immunity. Last but not the least, platelets. Tell me, students, platelets. What is the function of platelets? Blood coagulation. When you have your cut in your hand, so what does it do? It will release your vitamin K and blood clots. So blood coagulation or blood clot. It helps in blood clot. So that excess blood loss is not there in the body. Correct, right? So those are the types. Those are the functions. Those are the differences. Now last but not the least, we'll study about the lymphatic system. So basically lymphatic system, our whole body as you see, there's a network of blood capillaries with the lymph nodes which completely covers the whole body. Correct? So this lymphatic system, basically what does it have? Lymph. Lymph. I'll ask you, what is lymph? Lymph, if you see students, this is the expanded part of your lymphatic system. Inside the lymph node, you have lymph channels, capsule, cortex, blood vessels, medulla and everything. Lymph is nothing but lymph is similar to blood. Lymph is similar to blood. So most important difference between RBC and WBC. See in RBC, what do you have? You have RBC, you have hemoglobin, correct? You have, because of that it is red in color. But in lymph, you don't have RBC. Lymph, there is no RBC present. There is no blood RBC present. That's the only difference between blood. This is also blood, but there's no RBC present in this. So what this lymph does is, what does this lymph do? What does it do? So basically lymph from the blood capillaries, as you have seen in the diagram now, see here blood vessels, this blood vessels, careful, from the blood capillaries, the lymph goes to whatever lymph present in the lymph node. Where does it go? It goes to intercellular spaces. Intercellular spaces. Okay. So what will happen? Where are the intercellular spaces present there? These are present in tissues, correct? It goes into the intercellular. From there, through the lymph vessels, to the lymph vessels, this intercellular intercellular to the lymph vessels, they carry to the blood capillaries for flow. Yes, student? Yes. So basically, ma'am, why this is all happening? What is the use? This lymphatic system function is it is going to maintain our immune system, develop our immune system. So that maintain our immune system. The whole body immune system depends on this. So lymphatic system, the main core of lymphatic system is you're maintaining your immune. Got it, students? So now this is the end of the video. Today what did we learn? We learned structure of heart, correct na? Okay, structure of heart. Then we learned about blood and types. We also learned about lymphatic system of lymph system. So students, remember, I have done all the chapters of chemistry grade 10th already. Okay, chemistry part is done. Chemistry, all four chapters are done for board exams. Then in biology, I've started with the life processes. In life processes, now what did I already do? I have done nutrition, what is meant by nutrition. Then I have done the second part, which I have done is I've explained you what is meant by your photosynthesis, a part of that. Then I've explained about your digestive system. Then I have explained about your respiratory system, okay, lungs and questions also. Now I've explained about structure of heart and circulatory system. I'll meet you again in the next video. Join the Telegram, students, because notes will be shared in the Telegram. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, take care. Signing off with a smile. Thank you so much. Stay happy always, students.